Blackstone Audio presents When the Killing's Done by T. Carrigason Boyle. For Carrie, who tramped the ridges and braved the ghosts. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Genesis 1:28. Part 1. Anacapa. The wreck of the Beverly Bee. Picture her there in the pinched little galley where you could barely stand up without cracking your head, her right hand raw and stinging still from the scald of the coffee she'd dutifully and foolishly tried to make so that they could have something to keep them going. A good sport, always a good sport, though she'd woken up vomiting in her berth not half an hour ago. She was wearing an oversized cable-knit sweater she'd fished out of her husband's locker because the cabin was so cold, and every fiber of it seemed to chafe her skin as if she'd been flayed raw while she slept. She hadn't brushed her hair or her teeth. She was having trouble keeping her balance, wondering if it was always this rough out here, but she was afraid to ask Till about it, or Warren, either. She didn't know the first thing about handling a boat, or riding out a heavy sea, or even reading a chart, as the two of them had been more than happy to remind her every chance they got. And Till told her she should just settle in and enjoy the ride. Her place was in the kitchen, or rather, the galley. She was going to clean the fish and fry them, and when the sun came out, if it came out, she would spread a towel on top of the cabin and rub a mixture of baby oil and iodine on her legs, lie back, shut her eyes, and bask till they were a nice uniform brown. It was only now, the boat pitching and rolling and her right hand vibrant with pain, that she realized her feet were wet. Her socks clammy and clinging, and her new white tennis shoes gone a dark saturated gray. And why were her feet wet? Because there was water on the galley deck. Not coffee, she'd swabbed that up as best she could with a rag, but water, salt water. A thin, bellying sheet of it riding toward her and then jerking back as the boat pitched into another trough. She would have had to sit heavily, then the bench rising up to meet her while she clung to the tabletop with both hands, as helpless in that moment as if she was strapped into one of those lurching rides at the amusement park Till seemed to love so much, but that only made her feel as if her stomach had swallowed itself up, like in that cartoon of the snake feeding its tail into its own jaws. The cuffs of her blue jeans were wet, instantly wet, the boat riding up again and the water shooting back at her, more of it now, a shock of cold up to her ankles. She tried to call out, but her...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?